Hey friends, so we're back here in the woods. We're not far from the main highway, maybe a quarter mile, and this is actually a town road we're standing on. It's a dead end. It goes down around the corner there at the bottom of the hill and dead ends. Very low traffic. As you can see here, there's just a few tracks. But once you get to this point here, they end. And it looks like probably just a couple old snowmobile tracks that keep going. And then you got my tracks pulling in here to this little pull off. This is where we're gonna camp tonight. GoPro won't do it justice because it never does. But that's a very deep valley down in there, and that we're right on the ridge looking down into it. So, long story short, I bought a cot for this that I want to try out. It's been very hard for me to find a cot for this truck, and I'll explain why a little bit later once we get in. But we're getting out to the camping spot a little late because the cot's supposed to come in today. FedEx is normally always to my house by 2:30, 3 o'clock. And of course, when I was waiting to go out on this camping adventure, when I left it was 4 o'clock, and still nothing. But I can't wait all night for it. So looks like we'll be on the floor again tonight. I did some other upgrades as well, which we'll get into once we get in there. But I'm looking forward to dinner tonight. I got a bacon-wrapped stuffed chicken breast. It's stuffed with cordon bleu. So I'm hoping that turns out. And then I got some bacon puffs, basically pork rinds. And deviled egg potato salad. I also put some drawers in here and got rid of one of the totes. So a little bit more room. And with the cot in here, I think it's going to be just ideal. If this cot fits, it's going to be ideal because then I can store stuff under the cot, not have to keep everything rolled up. All right. Get the heater back over here. I suppose now that I'm in here, I can take off my Crocs. Don't need those on. Got my boots under the table. I'll throw the Crocs under here too. Ooh, that feels good on my feet. So it's currently, was 20 degrees Fahrenheit outside like an hour and a half ago. I haven't checked since, but I'm guessing it's that or a little bit less. So 18, 19 degrees outside right now. And I was really banking on having my cot today. Man, they're always before 3 o'clock, except for today. Whew. Is that on low? We gotta get that sucker on low. Whew. It's warm in here. I'm kind of having to struggle a little bit organizing myself here because I was planning on there being a cot. So hopefully I didn't forget nothing. Got our table, trusty table, cooler. Got the old situation pail if one arises. I might use that just as a stool too in the meantime. I got this electric heater which I forgot to take back out because with no cot there's really nothing to store it under, so now it's just out in the open. Alright, so a couple new things on this video from last one. As you can see, I fully reflectixed the inside of the topper, which if you watch my last video, after I woke up the next morning I said, oof, that's a terrible idea. The moisture would be just awful. which I totally suspect that it will be. Thing is, I don't have carpet for it yet, so I want the Reflectix on for insulation, but I don't have the carpet yet, and I kind of think I have a cool idea for carpeting the ceiling. You'll see what I mean. But I can already tell you that putting this Reflectix on, major improvement on insulation. I mean, it got warm in here quick. So I'm happy with that. I know I'm going to get dripped on, but it is what it is. Another new thing. I got a new sleeping bag. The last one kept me warm. It was a sleeping bag from Walmart. I think it was 40 bucks. It was a 10-degree sleeping bag, and it was a mummy style bag. The sleeping bag worked exactly like it should. If you're looking for a 10-degree bag for 40 bucks for cheap, and you're okay with a mummy bag, I'd recommend it. I did not like the mummy bag. I didn't like the mummy bag style at all. I felt constricted, claustrophobic. I didn't like it. Other than just me not liking the fact it was a mummy bag, it worked good though. Went down to Cabela's to look at sleeping bags. I had a specific one in mind I was going to see if they had, and it was a Guide Gear adult sleeping bag. It was actually a recommendation in the comments to my last video. According to the comment, it's super comfortable, super warm, a lot of room, and 140 bucks I think, or 130 bucks, somewhere in there. So I was going down to see if they had one of those. I was kind of planning on getting that. Thank you to Scott for recommending that. But while I was down in Cabela's, I went over to the 0-degree sleeping bag area, or the real thick sleeping bags. And they had one for 150, one for 200, one for 250, and then right on the end, there was a 0-degree bag for $79.99, which is this one right here. My friends would say I'm frugal, so I like that price tag. And then it was hook, line, sinker when I seen it was on sale. So normally $79.99, it was on sale for 50 bucks. Plus I had $13 of points I could use on my Cabela's card. So I ended up getting this 0-degree bag for like $37. I couldn't leave without it. We'll give it a try. It's a 0-degree bag from Cabela's. It seems like it's going to be warm. It's definitely got a lot of room. It did not come with a carrying bag though to stuff it into or nothing. It's literally just a sleeping bag. So I was a little let down over that. I thought they could at least throw in a cheap bag to put it in, but we'll see. As long as I can move a little bit in it, I'll be happy. Also, we installed some lights for you. These little lights here came in a 5-pack at Walmart with a remote and all the batteries you need. It came with 15 AAA batteries. It's just a little pack, and I think it was about 15 bucks, so it wasn't too bad. It's got all kinds of goofy colors. I like the white color for seeing. Although, we'll see. The red might be nice at night if you want to get up and not... I guess red light doesn't screw up your night vision as much, so we'll see, but I like it a lot. Or if you want to like read a book or something and they're off, you can just push on it. Like this one I put specifically right here for like reading a book or something, and then you can just push on it. The only problem when you push on it, you got to push on it again, and it goes through all the colors before it turns off. But it's just 3M two-sided taped while I wait for the carpet to come in. Enough chatting. I'm hungry. Let's start cooking. Ooh, I got to get my carbon monoxide sensor out too. All right. Picked up this little pan at Walmart. Stainless steel, and it's got a lid because my chicken breast, I'm going to do my chicken breast in this, and I wanted a lid so it would not just fry the bottom, it would actually attempt to cook it through. All right, get into the butter balls here. I don't know if I need to do this because there's bacon wrapped on this, but I'm going to, just to maybe help with it not sticking. All right. Bacon wrapped cordon bleu stuffed chicken breast in my new little pan with a lid, because I think it'll cook it better all the way through like that rather than just an open frying pan. I'm assuming the bacon's just going to get fried, which is fine. I'd rather have fried bacon than loose, slimy bacon. I just want to make sure that chicken's real good and done. I don't play around with chicken. Smells good. Deviled egg potato salad. That'll be our side. Ooh, that's starting to smell so good. That's smelling so good. So what I do is I just turn that. I just put these both kind of out and this one straight down. There, that'll suck. I can feel it sucking air through it already. Whoa! Huh. I'm just gonna have to grab it. Not wanting to play too friendly. There we go. Well, in the meantime, get out a brewski. This is my favorite from Line & Kugel's. From Liney's. Sunset Wheat. Bacon puffs. It's cold out, friends. Let me give you a look outside. Oh, gosh darn buck snort. I'll give you a look out of this side too. So that's a pretty steep hill right beside my truck there. It probably changes 150 feet in elevation. I'm probably going to cook this too long, or longer than I need to, but that's because it's chicken and I want to make sure it's cooked. Let me know down in the comments, what do you think of these lights? 15 bucks? That ain't bad. You can control them each individually or all. Sometimes you got to point the remote right at a specific one, but oh yeah, I think at night, if you just got to get up to pee or look for something, I think that the red would be just perfectly fine. I got this fan in the window here and I can feel it. I got, in the last video I mentioned, I got a couple holes in these stake pockets that are open to outside air, and that fan's pulling fresh air right in here. I got a couple places I got planned on camping in the next couple of videos. Pretty excited about. One's called the Kickapoo Valley Reserve, or KVR. I just need to figure out the rules on what's allowed and what's not allowed. So Wisconsin's, a lot of states you can camp at, like state parks and stuff, throughout the winter. And for some reason in Wisconsin, it's just really hard to find any like established campgrounds that are open in the winter. So if you guys know of any, let me know. I'm desperately looking for some. Okay, we must be starting to burn in there because it's starting to get smoky. Better turn this fan on high for a little bit. I don't want to splatter myself. So last video I had my little chair in here, which was pretty comfortable for relaxing and stuff, but honestly this ain't bad either. I got all this room here now. You just got to be able to sit cross-legged. I can't get over how much air that fan pulls in, fresh air. I turned that thing on high and it dropped 15 degrees in here just like that. I like those pork rinds, but man, they get my throat dry. Anyone else have that problem? I gotta have something to drink with them to get them to go down. I did exactly what I didn't want to do. I spilled grease all over my pants. Surprisingly, it wasn't hot. Well, I mean, I'm sure it was hot, but surprisingly it didn't get onto my skin. Oh yeah, I gotta have that tater salad. That tater salad. There we go. And bon appetit. Deviled eggs, potato salad, combine them, can't go wrong. My wife will be so impressed by these pants with the grease all over them. Oh yeah, that bacon's done. Oh man, that looks done. That looks good. Let's get us some of this bacon. Crunchy. I haven't hit any of the filling yet though. Any kind of meat like this, I have to chew really, really well because I have an issue with my esophagus apparently. Right above my stomach, there's like scar tissue or something and it doesn't stretch like the rest of my esophagus, so I'm prone to getting meat and bread and stuff like that stuck right there. There's a name for it, but I can't think of it right now. Esophageal food impaction, something like that. They say it's caused by acid reflux, which I have. They wanted to put me on a antacid medication, prescription medication, but after looking up the side effects and stuff, no thanks. I started drinking apple cider vinegar mixed with water or whatever you want to mix it with. Two teaspoons in the morning, 2 teaspoons at night before bed, and I haven't had any acid reflux since. Lemon Haze IPA. It's the same one I had in the last video. I got the variety pack in my cooler and just happened to grab this one out. Oof. IPAs. Got the bacon wrapped chicken breast with ham and cheese on the inside. There was more there than I thought. Hopefully that was cooked good enough. I don't know if you heard that or not, but my stomach's already making noise. I seen a post on Facebook the other day. It was about the world's quietest spot. The Guinness Book of World Records quietest spot. It's in a room, and the room was designed just crazy with cones coming out of the walls and stuff. So it's literally the quietest place on earth. And I had to chuckle because it said you can literally hear your heart beat and you can hear yourself blink, and then they said you can even hear your own stomach gurgle. I don't know about you guys. I don't need to be in the world's quietest room to hear my stomach gurgle. Let me know in the comments. Is it just me, or can you guys hear your stomach too? I could be in a fairly loud area and still hear my stomach. I'll have to start bringing my dog Nigel with. That way when I'm done with the plate, I can just let him lick it, and it's good to go back in the drawer. Alright, got the bed set up. Back on the floor. We're gonna put the old sleeping bag to a good test here tonight. Took the old britches off because I didn't really want to sleep in pants that were soaked with bacon grease all night, especially in the new sleeping bag, which I'm already loving this thing. The zipper works a lot better than the other one, and I got all kinds of room in it. I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight. I'm excited to get this cot because once the cot's here, all this stuff right here in the middle can be under the cot. So I'll have my drawers, not these drawers, these drawers, and my cooler. That'll be the only things out, really. And then this will all be legroom here. But tonight's setup's already way better than the first video. It's going to get all the way down to 15 degrees around 2 a.m. And then by 8 a.m. it'll be back up to 16. But I'm going to watch a movie here. What was the other one I downloaded? I downloaded 2. Actually I downloaded 3, I guess. I downloaded Memory. I downloaded Noah. And then I downloaded The Marksman. So, I don't know. Let me know in the comments which one of those 3. Have you seen any of those 3 or all those 3? And which one would you recommend? Alright. Oh, just got done with that movie. The Marksman. It's pretty good. It's cold out tonight, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Sleeping bag's keep me pretty warm though. I do wish that I would have remembered some pajama pants. We'll see you in the morning. I slept in a little bit. I didn't sleep that great last night. It was cold. Sleeping bag did good, but my feet were cold. Again, like last time, not the sleeping bag's fault. I keep putting my feet right against like the box of the truck. So I gotta figure out a solution for that, because I was up way too much last night turning this heater on and off, trying to get my feet warm. I'm gonna put a piece of styrofoam insulation right down there where my feet go. Well, I gotta say, the Reflectix proved me wrong a little bit in that it didn't get a lot of moisture on it, to be honest. Just the bare topper before I put it on kind of looked similar to the windows, just water beat it up running down everywhere. And I really thought that the Reflectix would be the same way, but it's not. So to be honest, the guy could leave just the Reflectix and be just perfectly fine. And I might do that, except for I do have kind of an idea for the very top roof part that I think I'm probably going to do, because you'll see. I think it'd be pretty cool. Ground coffee with lion's mane and chaga mushrooms infused in it. It's alright. I bought it thinking it was like something else, but we're getting it used up. Let that sit and steep for about 5 minutes. My coffee mug. My beautiful wife made that for me. Carbon monoxide alarm's going off. I don't know if it's just got moisture in it. It's definitely... I got nothing. I currently have nothing on in here. So that makes me think this is really accurate. Alright, since this is a diesel and it's fairly cold out, we will start this and let it run and warm up the whole time we go for the walk. So let's see how she starts this morning. Deer trail. So we're kind of getting to the where it dead ends. There's actually a road that continues to keep going, but it turns from a public town road to a private field road. And that tree right there, that's where the town road dead ends. And then the private field road goes off to the right. That's another private little like logging road or woods road. So way out there where you see the ridge and then it looks like little trees above it. So that ridge is way closer than the actual trees. That's another hill that goes over. And I would say those trees way on the horizon there, those are probably 1.5 miles away. Just gorgeous though. There's the road we walked down. We're basically standing right at where it dead ends. Tried this chair last night. It was slightly higher than the other one, but it was too high. So I just set it out here for the night. So on my drive out to this spot yesterday, I noticed some clunking in the front that shouldn't be there. I had my suspicions based off when it was clunking and how it was clunking, and my suspicions were correct. Take a look-see at this. Sway bar end link broke, so we'll have to get that fixed now. I can't blame the old girl though. What she got on her now? 156,422 miles. And I have had 0 issues with it. That's the first issue I've had. Yeah, so backing out of that little uneven thing up onto the road, that sway bar end link popped real bad. I don't know if the camera picked that up or not, but that cot should be on the next video. I'm really excited to show you that because it's a little different. It's just unique. It's unlike any cot that I've personally found. So thank you for watching. Thank you for everyone that subscribed and commented and given me ideas. It's greatly appreciated. And I can't wait to hear from you more on the next one. Please subscribe. At least one new video every week. Look forward to seeing you.